Good morning, everybody. It is September 7th, and I'm streaming on YouTube as well as uh, Facebook. So comment. I'm gonna get it. I promise you, I'm gonna get both of them at the same time. I'm on YouTube too if you want to come over. So, good morning, kids. Hi, all my YouTube pretty people. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Philip. We're gonna start this day awesome. Good morning, Stacy, my friend. Uh, we're gonna start this day off really awesome today. I woke up in an awesome mood. I woke up with really wanting to talk about manifestation. That was the word that came into my head this morning when I woke up. Manifesting. What does that mean? Manifesting. And how do we? Good morning, Francisco. We should have a talk. Also, Stacy, we should have a talk soon. But also, Francisco, we should. Thank you, Stace. Good morning, Angel. Good morning, Drake. Good morning to everybody showing up here. I sorry about yesterday, but I had personal stuff going on, and I had to get that out of the way so that we can move on to the rest of the week. So, hi, Danielle. Hi, Patrick. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning, Allison. I'm doing the two thing, working on getting the YouTube channel moving on. So that's going to happen really soon, and we're going to get a bigger platform. You guys should be super happy about that. Our voices are getting heard. Good morning, Lauren. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Jamie. Good morning, Giovanni, Kaylee. Hi, everybody. Hi, Tony. Good morning. Good morning. So, good morning, Alexavier. We're talking about manifestation this morning. I haven't gone on yet. Cole, you emailed me. Okay, great. I didn't see your email, Cole, so I'll look again this morning. I got so many emails. Tori, good morning, my friend. Due to training a new job. Will you go to your job? Good morning, Smash. Good morning, David. So I did get some emails and I was mixing everybody up. So many people are suffering right now, you guys. Good morning, Jana. So many of our family is suffering, not only because of hurricane stuff and craziness. Good morning, Ray. Good morning, Philip. Good to see you. Kyle, good morning. Good morning. I'm great this morning. I woke up in a great mood and really just the word manifestation came to me. Good night from Cambodia, my friend. Have a beautiful sleep. This morning, good morning, Jack. The thing that really resonated in my head this morning was manifestation. Manifestation. Yes, Allison, we should. I've been so busy. I hope that you're okay, my friend. Good morning, Corey. Manifestation. So I really want to talk about that a little bit. Good morning, Philippines. I just want to let you know some really good news. I'll be in Asia in February. I'll be in Beijing, Hong Kong, Singapore, possibly Indonesia, possibly Philippines. We're working on that now. So I'm so excited, you guys. We get to bring the B Cup to Asia. I'm bringing the B Cup to Asia. So it's going to be fascinating and amazing. But a few things that I want to get out of the way really quick are that if you didn't see, I did a press conference here. I think it was Tuesday. Good morning, Derek. Specifically about the trans military ban. And I was really actually kind of shocked that not more trans people showed up for this conference. Press conference. And I was like, that's very interesting to me. I live in Los Angeles. Okay, Cambodia, possibly, Chan. We should talk about that. I didn't think about Cambodia, but maybe. Hi, Lisa, Elizabeth on Facebook. Good morning, my friend. So I was actually kind of shocked that there was not more people at this press conference regarding the trans military, and that the state of California is doing a lawsuit against the government, which is awesome for human rights violation. But and that goes a lot to speak to what we talk about here. Really, let's get on board with change and let's stop attacking each other online, but let's do the work. And the work is to show up out there, to get out of the house and to actually make physical appearances someplace. Activism is online for sure. And if you're in a position that you actually physically can't get out of the house, of course, that's a situation. But if you're in a place that you can get out of the house and you hear about something happening regarding our community, okay, you need to get up and get out and participate. And I'm a believer. Look, I'm busy. You know that. But I make efforts to do that too. And I'm not saying I'm better than you. I'm just saying if I can make an effort, you can make an effort. And so what I'm going to say right now is this. Stop attacking other people online. If you don't like what you see, participate in making change. And that means showing up. So I was a little disappointed in the community of Los Angeles and the trans community for about 6 of us showing up. It's a huge thing that just happened. We in the state of California filed a lawsuit against the United States government in regards to the trans ban. How dare people? I'm not even in the military. I actually don't even believe in war. The military is great. I don't even like military. But that said, there's great things about the military that are positive for our people and for people in general. So how dare you don't show up, but you have the fucking power to go, Buck Angel is a misogynist. Don't donate to that fund. Don't donate to that fund because Buck's, they're putting us, as you know, if you don't know, I participated in a lot of getting money to our people in Houston. And I posted and I put myself with an organization called Trans Advocate. And then there was like 3 trans people, one a trans man who said, Buck Angel has a history of misogyny, transphobia, blah, 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 on a posting that was about saving lives and donating. They side railed it in order to speak their own bullshit about me. If you don't like me, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm going to say it again. I don't care. Stop derailing our community because you don't like me attached to a fucking organization. I'm attached to that organization to create change. I'm attached to that organization so no trans people go fucking sick, die, murdered, fucking raped, fucking nothing in Houston because they don't have a safe house. And you're worried about talking shit about me? That is disgusting, and that's when we should actually call people out. That's when we should call people out. Why are you derailing the conversation because you don't like Buck Angel? Are you insane? Do you even know what you're doing? You're actually stopping saving lives when you do that because you're too worried about me. Stop worrying about me. I'm not going anywhere. Stop making fucking people choose sides. I'm not going anywhere. Stop your insanity. Stop your insanity. Grow a pair, stand up, get on board, and stop acting like a little baby. It doesn't matter who you like or dislike in this community. It doesn't matter. You are manifesting hate. You are manifesting a way to control our community. You are manifesting a way. You are manifesting. What you are trying to do is to get other people on board with your manifestation by spreading lies and hate about other community members. That is dangerous behavior. Allison says, was doing well and scared, intimate, just ended our work together. I'm just to maintain your energy, my friend. Manifest it. Manifest it. Hi, Laura. Good morning, my friend. Thank you for standing up. Of course I'm going to stand up for the trans military. I have so many friends in the military. I think the military is a great opportunity for people to learn, to get on board, right? To maybe learn how to have job skills, to maybe learn how to actually have things that they don't have. It's a great thing for many people who don't have the opportunity to go to school, who don't have the money to pay for a fucking $80 million a year fucking piece of paper. The military is a great opportunity. It is why we need to fight for everybody to have an opportunity to be in the military, not just certain people. It's disgusting. That's not what America is about. America is about what? Diversity, openness, empathy, compassion. We built this country because we didn't like to be told what to do on the other country. Remember? How come people don't know history? I know history. I didn't even graduate high school. I didn't graduate school. I know history. Come on, people. Just do a little research on the history of this country. The history of this country was built on freedom, the values of freedom, respect, openness. That is what we were supposed to do here. Yeah, we have history of bullshit in this community because nobody spoke and we didn't know shit back then. We know shit now. In 2017, we know shit. We shouldn't be acting this way. Why are we acting this way? We are acting this way because somebody who is in charge, as you see the quotes, in charge, manifesting his idea of what he wants or they want this country to be. And they're pushing their thoughts on us. Good morning, Austin. This is not okay. We must push back and say, no, you are not running our country. You are not running and you are not telling us how to be. Majority of people in this country hate it. They don't like it. But why are we not stopping it? Why are we not speaking out on a bigger level? What is happening? Why are we manifesting this desire to create hate and divide each other in this community? Danielle says, I'm sorry I have to go, but just go, my friend, and have a beautiful day. Thank you for showing up. It's lovely that you do that, and I appreciate it very much. Yes, we are about war profiteering, 100%. It's become that. We weren't about that before. Xavier says, hello, this is my first Buck live stream, and I just finished the day at college. Good. Oh, my God. Welcome, my friend. It's very nice to see you. So today we're talking about manifestation, and as I roll into that, I was listening to one of the podcasts that I like to listen to in the morning when I wake up, and they were talking about manifestation. And remember, the things I heard this morning were amazing that I want to share with you. When I woke up and I listened to it, I'm like, I'm going to share with the B Cup this morning because it really just got me into this mood of like, I can be whatever I want to be today. And it all stems from manifestation, which I talk about all the time. But what I heard this morning was kind of profound. And I already know this, but I always like to hear these things again because they're very powerful. So what I heard was this: you are you. You doesn't matter who you have in your life. And here's the other thing: is if you have somebody in your life that you're saying, I'm not sure I really want them here. They're making me feel. They're making me feel. Hear those words? They're making me feel. I'm guilty of it too. Hi, Alec. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, Drake. How are you? Folks can be curious about others in the community who may not share the same beliefs, but they cannot. Exactly. It would be ridiculous if we all thought alike. Actually, that's called robots or a cult. Remember what I said? We are building a cult mentality in the trans community. That's cult mentality. When you tell people how to talk, when you tell people how to walk, when you tell people that they aren't unless they follow your guidelines, that's called a cult. Go look it up. Can somebody put the definition of a cult for me there? And I'm going to show you, and you're going to go, holy shit. When we have gatekeepers who keep telling us, you can't say this word, Stepford trans. Well, we're calling it Trans Inc. now because it is Trans Inc. People are making money off us. Are they sharing the money back to our community? No. There's people out there who are making shows about us, who are doing all kinds of things about us. Do they pay us? No. Are they making money? Yes. Why is the money not coming back? Let me ask you this question. There are many surgeons out there who are working on us right now. And it's amazing and great. Some are great, some are shitty. Some are shitty because they don't care about us and they're just getting in on the game. My question to you is this, and it always is. Do you know how much money those doctors are making off of our surgeries? A lot. Hello, Rocky. A lot. There's one doctor in particular in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, who's very well known, and a lot of kids go to him. And he does pretty awesome surgery. But he makes a shitload of money. And I hear he's a complete jerk. But does that man actually give back money to our community or give away a free surgery or participate in helping other people? When you do five surgeries a day at $5,000, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right? Is that right? 5, 10, 15, 20, $25,000 a year. I mean, a day times a week, times a month, times a year. How much money is that? And how come none of that money is going back into our community to create? I ask that all the time, and he never answers me. I write him letters. Why are you not donating a surgery? Why are you not donating $10,000 to a surgery fund? Why are you not participating back again? I hold these goddamn fucking surgeons accountable. It's great. They do great jobs. They're amazing. Some of them suck shit, and some of them are damaging this community. Why are we not holding surgeons responsible to do jobs that are amazing? Not half-ass, not just getting in on it, not greed, of course. But they shouldn't be making money off of our community without giving back to our community. Yes, surgeries are giving back to our community, but it isn't just that. Kids are suffering to get the money, scraping, doing GoFundMe, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with that. You should not be making over $300,000 a week and not sharing that money with our community, because it's our money to you. You are creating a service, but without us, your service wouldn't be. It's this, my friends, abundance. Abundance. Xavier says, I saw a guy on Top Surgery Group who had a horrible job done. Me too. Me too. I've seen many. Oh my God, you want to start talking about surgeries? You want to start talking about bottom surgery? Like, really? Why are we not having this discussion? It is not okay. We are desperate for our surgeries for a reason. Okay? Lisa says, I shared a link on your Facebook wall, Buck. A great story about a 9-year-old who identifies as transgender, not trying to change the subject. Oh, I'll check it out. Thank you. Cole says, Buck, I have to go. Go, my friend. Philip says, you need a good top surgery. There's a lot of great top surgeons. Azra says, it's shocking how many t-shirts and merch not sold to raise LGBT but fill their own bank accounts. One of the best cult definitions ever. Can you paste the whole definition for me? Xavier says he saved for years in his chest and was all, I have to have a sip of my coffee. I'm not kidding. This kid saved his money. What surgeon? Went to a surgeon, got a shitty fucking job. Here's the deal. This one particular surgeon doesn't even answer you back. Once you're done, you're fucking out the door. That's bullshit. My surgeon did an awesome job. When things were not feeling right, he was there. He's been today, 20 years late. Not, I think I did my surgery 16 years ago. He's still there for me anytime I need to go in. Wendy says, how about a watchdog group that goes up against... Yes, no, Wendy, it's a beautiful, but I don't want to call it a watchdog because that, that just feels negative to me. I think I need bourbon in my coffee. No, you don't. Elizabeth says, you're welcome. I fixed my name and photo on here. I don't want to confuse. Don't worry about it. Lady Cat, good morning. It says, Marcy Bowers is an amazing surgeon that helps. No, she's one because she's trans. Because she's a transgender sexual woman. Transsexual woman. That's why. So she gets it. Xavier, I'd like to go back and check. I believe it was in Florida or New Jersey, but he's suing the surgeon. Yes. Get me the information. I need to post that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You have to sue. You sue somebody if they don't fucking make your car right. You sue somebody if they steal from you. And in a sense, they're stealing your dignity from you when they do a surgery job. That's just a chop job. That's just a chop job because they just want your fucking money. We have surgeons in this community that do that. There's a bottom surgeon who did 5 surgeries that were just horrifying. He got sued. He lost his license in like 3 different states. Now he's in another state, which I think is Texas, got a new license and is operating again. What? How are we not talking about that? How are we letting that doctor go back into our community? Because nobody wants to speak up about their shitty surgery. Nobody wants to say, wait a minute, stop for a minute. I can't do it. I don't have shitty surgery. But I can help, if you have shitty surgery, to put it out there that we need to stop this shit. And we need to start holding doctors accountable. We need to start holding doctors accountable, number one. We need to start holding doctors in a sense that they need to contribute back to our community. When you're making $25,000 a day times da-da-da-da-da, that's a shitload of money. And I guarantee you don't need all that money. Okay? Sarah says, it's an 18-point analysis, includes internal, external control, dogma, censorship, surrender, will, hypocrisy. I missed what you said in the beginning. Okay. I really want to get back to manifestation. Okay? Manifestation. Manifestation. If you don't know what good morning, Mike. If you don't know what manifestation is, I'm going to tell you. And you can also Google it and read about it. Manifestation. what you desire, what you think about, what you are projecting in yourself, what you are wanting, what you need, who you are, manifesting this idea, manifesting, creating. That's creating. Do you see on my board right here in my heart? It says create, manifest. This is all really, really, really important. I woke up this morning with that word on my mind, manifestation. Then I listened to my favorite podcast where they talk about these things and how you learn to be in yourself and create yourself and put that out there. Nobody can create you. Somebody can control you. Nobody can make you happy. You can think they're making you happy. Nobody can make you sad. You can think they're making you sad, but you are the what? You are the driver of your car. This is your machine. This is yours. You are the driver, nobody else. Don't let someone else get in the driver's seat. Why are you doing that? Stop it. I'm guilty of it too, and I'm telling you this because I am guilty of it. I'm just like you. I do the same kinds of things. Every day I'm learning how to stop doing some of the behavior that I do. And some of the behavior that I do is letting other people drive my car for me, letting other people make me feel better about myself, letting other people make me feel sad. This is a real thing. When you feel that you aren't in control, law of attraction, that's exactly what it is. What you put out comes back. If you don't believe it, you're missing out. You're missing out. It's a hard sell for some people. It really is a hard sell for some people because they don't really understand that energy is a real thing. This is energy. It's a real thing. That's how it works. Abundance, energy, flow. Try it. Try this. Try going out in the world today with a shitty attitude and see what you get come back at you. Shitty energy. Try going out in the world and saying hi to people and walking around and just doing your thing. Watch. I don't get any shit from people unless my face is like this. But other than that, people are always saying hi to me. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Oh, you're naked in the gym. Who cares? Oh, hi. Like, I don't get shit from anybody unless it's some nutcase. But other than that, nope. I walk the world every day, happy, people happy. You know, that energy exchange. It's real. If there's something going on in your life that feels blocked, you must think about it. You must manifest the desire to remove that feeling because you are in control of that feeling. It's not easy. I'm not telling you it's just going to fucking lift and go. It's not. It's a daily process of finding yourself, finding ourselves. Let's find ourselves. Let's stop pushing. Hi, Jerry. Jerry says, below occult is hive mind. If you don't agree with the group you are part of, they will rally against you and potentially remove you from the group if you don't change. That's a cult. That's a cult. So you tell me in this community, and lots of you people have been in these little fucking groups here and felt ostracized or said something and people jumped all over you because you were a bad fucking person instead of saying, well, wait a minute, we don't really use that language or blah, blah, blah. But, you know, just being nice about it. Instead, they're, you can't say that. You're ostracized from the club. Cult. Go ahead and say something here that might offend me. You're never going to fucking be out of here. You're just not. I'm just going to tell you I don't like that. It offends me. Right? That's all I'm going to say to you. And to say that someone in our community is problematic, listen to this one. And you make your own observation on this. I am a problematic part of the community. I'm talking about me because I can use me as an example. They, cult leaders, cult people, the cult, the trans cult, call me problematic. I'm problematic because I don't like a cult. So that makes me problematic. Of course I'm problematic. Activism is problematic, by the way. So when people say that you're problematic, that's actually a really good thing. It means that you're pushing against, right, their ideology, which is dress like this, talk like this, we're only transgender, we're not transsexuals anymore, and you can be a queer, but you can't be a tranny. Don't you see what that is? That is controlling our language. It's controlling your own identity. They are telling me that I can no longer be a tranny and I can no longer be a transsexual because it doesn't fit into the ideology of the cult behavior of the trans community. The trans community is now telling us how to be trans and that your language is problematic when you use it. That is cult behavior. So let's see, and it's my belief. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to agree with it. You're more that the door is always open. The door is always open. At the B Cup, the door is always open. So you can come and go if you please. That's the way it works here. Because I don't really care. And neither do the other B Cup people. We all have our beliefs and we all have our understanding. But we have an ultimate goal. And that's what's so awesome about the fucking B Cup. Right? That's what's so awesome. So Jerry says, no, Alec Xavier says, I recently left a few groups because of that shit. Buck is always causing problems. Xavier says, what do you think about all the wearing factions in the trans community? It's crazy because it starts with people disliking a certain cult-like mentality and then start their own cult, exactly, of hating anyone that agrees. You know, you just said what I said. It's 100% what I believe. 100% what I believe. And we must destroy this cult mentality. It's taking us out. Kylie Ann says, I have been called problematic because I speak out about how I love my trans body. Oh, you're so problematic, Kylie. You're a bad person. You can't be part of the Trans Inc. Blah. We got to get rid of you. You've been saved, my friend. You've been saved, my friend. When they remove you from the cult, you better say, I love you to somebody who loves you. Because you know what, my friend? You don't even know. You've been saved. I've been saved. They don't even know that. Kick me out of the cult, please. I don't even want to belong. I don't want to be anywhere near that nonsense. My life is amazing. Problematic is actually positive. When they call you problematic, it means you are woke. It means you are woke onto their fucking bullshit. It means you are woke onto their manipulative behavior. It means you have woke about the fact that that is actually a cult and not a community. Philip says, I need to go ahead and come out and say my truth to my kid's father. You need to do whatever you need to do, my friend. Don't force yourself to do something. Do not force yourself to do something. You do it when you're ready. Ryan says, Hillary says, you are so true. Oh my God. Also, I have problems donating to the community because I'm not trans, but I have trans family. It hurts so bad, but I always will. You can donate to this community. I'll give you some amazing organizations to create. And you are part of this community, Hillary. Do never let you don't have to be trans to be part of this community. This is a community of love and compassion. It's not a community of, who are you? How do you identify? If you don't identify this way, you can't. No. That's the mistake that community is making. They're not inclusive. Why are we not inclusive? Why are we putting ourselves in a box and saying cisgender scum? That's exactly what we didn't want to happen. And they are causing that to happen now because they're fucking scared. They're fucking scared to death of themselves. The trans community is scared of themselves. I don't want to say the whole community, the cult part. The trans cult is scared of themselves. And it's why they react to the way they react to people like us who aren't scared of ourselves and know our truth and walk the world with our truth. They're like, ah! Right? Remember, what was that movie, The Body Snatchers? And then the other robots are walking around like crazy, and then they see you and they're like, ah! It's the same thing. When they see us, they're like, ah! Because we're not part of them. We're actually real and they're fake. Ryan says, in more than 5,000, he's charging more like 60. Wow, he's charging that much, Ryan? 7,000? Just think you have to save up to travel and then pay out of the hotel. No, I know. He doesn't care about the trans community. It's all about money and taking. Yes, Garamoni. Dr. Garamoni. That's the man that I despise. I despise him. I know dirt on that guy. I'm not going to say it here, but I despise that man. He needs to be outed from this community. He needs to be held responsible for the shitty jobs that he has done, which I have seen them. He needs to be held responsible for just being in our community to take our money. And I'm saying it here. It's great if you had an awesome surgery from him, but he is not an awesome person. And I believe that. Azra says, I was kicked out of a group for standing up for my cishet allies. It wasn't your group, Azra. You are in your group now. That wasn't a group. That was a cult. Kicked out? What are we, fucking in third grade again? Are we playing in a fucking sandbox? You get kicked out of a fucking community now? Are you? Because you... It's just upsetting. I gotta take a breath. It's just upsetting to me. It's upsetting to me beyond. Because it's not what we are here for. We are here to support each other. Some of us are able to grow. Some of us are in a standstill. Some of us are really hurting. There are levels of us. And just because you think you are here, you're going to turn your back on the rest of your fucking community and call them names and tell them they're not worthy and tell them that you can't belong because you're not up to speed with me? Are you kidding me? That's what's happening in our community. You're not good enough to be in our group because you don't speak like us. You're not at this level as us. You're not here with us. That's not what you do in a community. You grow. Your brothers and sisters and siblings are down here. You look and you're like, oh my God. I need to help them. I need to bring them to my level because I'm so secure with my own self that it doesn't matter. But they're not secure with themselves, and that's why they kick you out of the group. Know that, my friend. Know that. You're just too advanced. Jerry says, I've noticed if people don't agree with your opinion and are already upset about a certain topic, the word problematic the word problematic has been taken out of context. Like, it's just been used as this, trans misogyny, same thing. Calling another trans person a trans misogynist is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It doesn't make any, especially somebody like me, calling me a trans misogynist because you misread an article that I was interviewed in. That's the only reason they call me that. You know that. Because they misinterpreted my interview in 2012. Now I'm a trans misogynist. It's unbelievable, you guys. It's unbelievable. Xavier says, I get called problematic and SJW alternately. You can't have views that don't go with them. Yeah, you can't. You can't. You can't. You won't. Unless you speak the cult language, you're going to get kicked out. Okay? Philip says, I have just a couple of people in my life that accept me. Hello. Hi, Stacy. Facebook messed up for me? Really? Crystal says, problematic. The word problematic gets thrown around like it's just nothing. They are misinterpreting the word problematic. It's ridiculous, you guys. We need to start calling these cult people out. I'm calling them out. We are. The B Cup is calling them out. It's why they don't fucking like us. Because we're saying no, no, no. That's not the way community works. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, drinking the Kool-Aid. Thank you very much. It's basically drinking the fucking stuff. Mike says, how can you kick out somebody for that? Cis people have always helped. Yeah, because it's bullshit. Because it's bullshit. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, my friend. You can't kick somebody out of a community because you don't like the way they are. The way they speak. It means you're not in a community. It means you're in a cult. Listen to me. It's real. If you don't speak like me and you're not on board with the way that we speak here, which is no way, I'm just using it as an example, you can't come to the B Cup. What does that make you feel about the B Cup? It makes you feel like, wait a minute, how can I even be part of a conversation if I can't speak my fucking mind, right? Right? Exactly. It doesn't make any sense at all. So when you are kicked, kids, listen to Trampo right now. Listen, let me have a drink of my coffee. I swear to God I'm making these cups, so don't worry about it, because it'll be nice if everyone has a B cup. Listen to me for 1 second. If you got kicked out of a group You must understand that you have now been blessed. You have been blessed. Somebody is watching out for you. You have been saved from a horrible life of not you. So this is an amazing thing. When one of these trans groups kicks you out, silences you, pushes you out, here you are, my friend. You must understand what an amazing thing that is, that you have left that horrible place, because those groups are horrible. They create anger, they create animosity, they create a rift between everybody. Then you don't want to speak your mind. Of course you don't. I don't want to go in there and say, well, actually, you guys, this is a cult. They will fucking chew me up. Don't think I haven't thought about it. They will chew me up because they don't believe that. And that's totally their trip. I don't fucking care. Believe what you want. But stop telling people in this community that they cannot speak that way. You are allowed to speak and talk and be how you want in your little groups. Go ahead. And if you want to kick us out because we don't speak it, thank you. Thank you for kicking me out, because I don't want to be speaking your language. I want to speak my language. Remember that, kids. Remember that. Stop speaking other people's language. Your language is yours. You can say tranny. You can say tranny, 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 tranny. It's context and intent. With any word you use, ask people of color. Ask people of color who have reclaimed that word. Ask them, are they allowed to use that word in their community? Yes, they are. Are they allowed to use that community? Are they allowed to use that word in a negative context? Probably. I don't know much about it. Am I allowed to use that word? Hell no. I wouldn't even think about using that word. Bill Maher used that word and he was fucking stupid. You can't. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're white, you can't use the word. But there is that. If you're not a trans person, you can't say tranny unless you're at my house. If you're at my house, you could say tranny like a motherfucker, because we're all trannies here. I'll give you a tranny cup to drink out of. But that said, that's my rules. And that's my house. And that's my space. But as a generalized statement, if you are a cisgender person, you cannot use the word tranny. But that said, if you are a transsexual, transgender community person, you are more than welcome to use that word. And nobody can tell you no, because it's context and intent. I particularly do not like the word queer. I don't like the word queer, but that's just me. You can identify as queer all you want. Go right ahead. I don't like it. It's offensive to me. The word queer is offensive to me. I don't like it. It's not part of my life. I don't use it. I come from a generation that I know why that word. So when you decide to use the word queer in front of me without any regard to how it affects me, you have now just become an asshole. Because basically what you did is you said, this word is okay and this word isn't okay, even without even asking me. Hey, Buck, are you okay with me saying queer? Actually, I'm not. Please don't use it. It's the same with tranny. Why are people in our community not understanding that? Why are they not understanding that? I'll tell you why in a minute, but I want to know what you think. Good morning, Sabina. Hello, my friend. Hello, Ronaldo. It's time for me to go to work. Go to work. See you later. That's so important. Sabina says, we are light and dark. There are more ways up the mountain. Multiple voices with different views make a well-rounded community. Bam. You said it. I'm never going to shut you up. I'm never going to tell you I'm the voice. I'm not a leader. I'll say it to you every day. I'm not a leader. I am you, and you are me. We are together on this. That is that. My voice is not bigger than your voice. You are speaking through me. I'm lucky. I'm blessed on many levels, and I can sit here and literally, figuratively, or literally. I think it's literally, actually, project these images to the world every day. Every day we can do this. That's a blessing. Because we now have a platform. Do you understand what that means? We have a platform in order to share our belief, and our belief of compassion, love, empathy, dialogue, right? Opinions. These are for me, I believe this wholeheartedly. I believe this when I think about it, I feel it. That's manifestation. I feel it. how powerful the B cup is and why I won't stop. If there is only one person in this room, in that room, I won't stop. Doesn't, even if I'm here alone, I'm not going to stop, because it's my manifestation and my belief that you and me together can create a positive change that needs to be done before we're wiped out. We're going to be wiped out. And we're going to wipe ourselves out, by the way, just so you know. Just so you know. Hi, Jesse. Jesse says, it's important that you say its intent and context. Yes, I say it all the time. Jesse, that's exactly how I explain it. That's with any word. That's with any word that is negative. That is, queer is a negative word unless it's said in a specific context and intent. But my point is, you cannot reclaim one word without reclaiming the other negative word. Faggot, dyke, freak. Come on. You can't reclaim those without reclaiming all of those negative words. You can't pick and choose. It doesn't work that way. NA says, you're the one that allows us to have a voice, and that's the difference. You remind us that we can speak. Yes, my friend, thank you. That is the point. You speak through me. I'm in a position. I'm in a position. Everyone should use their position. Right? Jerry says, everyone self-describes and different is valid. Azra says, when I came out, I was constantly yelled at in public being called a tranny freak. Of course you were, because people don't know. People don't know. But listen to me, Azra. Listen to me. It hurts. I've been called many names. It hurts. Probably from my community, it hurts more. But it hurts. But that said, why does it hurt? Because it's not true. You're not a tranny freak. It doesn't. Why? Why does it hurt? It hurts because my belief, the reason why it hurts when people push at me or push at you with negativity, why does it hurt? Because we don't want people to be angry at us. We don't want people to be mean to us. They're not seeing our true selves, so it hurts. Because it's not me when you call me that. It's not you when you call it, so it hurts. That's why. Because it's not you. So that said, don't let that bullshit seep through you. Because it's just bullshit. It's just another person's insecurity vomited on you. So when someone yells out the window of their car, yeah, tranny freak, you're like, yeah? And you got something else to say? Who cares? Like, that's already known. Who cares? That's the way you got to come to that bullshit behavior that people vomit. Our own community. Who cares? It's just vomit. Wipe it off. Go take a shower. Don't listen to that shit. Don't read comments. Because it's vomit. It's other people's vomit. It's not yours. You are not a tranny freak. I'm a tranny freak. Xavier says the only other option for the Q word is not straight and cisgender, which is a mouthful. No, there's other words. And here's the deal, my friend Xavier. I don't identify as queer, and I particularly don't have a great relationship with the word queer. You do. That's fine. I respect that, my friend. Be a queer. That's awesome. That's great. And you know how I feel about reclaiming words. I think they should be reclaimed. But I'm using this as an example because nobody in this fucking community who is anti-tranny word can answer that question. Pose that question to people in our community who continue to say tranny is bad. Pose that question. I want all of you to actually ask this question to people in our community who are pushing back on you for using tranny. Say this to them. Okay, my friend, I know that you identify as queer or that you're okay with the word queer, but I want to know this. Can you answer this to me? Why is queer okay? Do you know the history of queer? And know the history of queer when you ask this question. Horrible history. Many gay men killed over the word queer. Horrible history. But why is the word queer, which has a longer horrible history than tranny, why is queer okay but tranny? Pose that question to them. They won't be able to answer it. They won't be able to answer it. Never once. I pose it all the time to the young kids in the universities. They're like, oh, they're like that. They're like, I'm like, you can't answer it. You can't answer it because there is no answer. Crystal says, personal judgment from others is only truth to them. It's not who you are. Exactly. And I don't even know sometimes if it's truth. Jesse says, yes, but people just assume that words like that are offensive despite the intent. That's not my problem. That's not my problem, right? Don't assume. Don't make assumptions. That's the other thing. People assume too much. Stop assuming, right? Find out. Ask. Are you okay with me saying tranny in front of you? Because if you're not, that's okay. I will never say it again. Don't make an assumption that just because you are okay with tranny that everybody else is, because they're not. But you must respect people's boundaries and people's things. And by being a respectful community person, you're saying, I do it all the time when I go to parties. I'm like, just so you guys know, I use the word tranny. I don't want to offend anybody here, but I do say tranny. And it might come out of my mouth, and I just want to let you know, and it's in no way negativity. It's my word. Everyone is always so cool about it at trans parties when I say that. That's it. I just put it out there. And just so you know, I'm not really cool with the word queer, but that's okay. We'll have fun doing the queer. Really, it works because I put it out there. I'm not going to stop my language. I'm not going to walk into a space and be like, I can't speak this because I might offend somebody. I just blurt it out. I use the word tranny. Sometimes I put that on my name tag. Azra, I'm sorry that happened to you. You are loved as, yes, just as I was called Lassie back in the middle school. Any word can be negative and be used, but we walk through the fire. People are mean. People are hurting. People are really hurting, so they act out. I act out when I'm hurting, when I'm not feeling grounded or centered. I act out. We all act out. It's a human thing to act out. Jesse says, that person's 100% right. You are giving us our voices back by validating our language and feelings. But I can't do it without you. We're a team. That's the most important thing for me, is that we're a team. Okay, kids, I got to go. Respecting boundaries doesn't mean you're hiding. That's true. That's true. Xavier says, exactly. That's all you have to do. Be respectful. That's it. That's all on you. Just be respectful of other community people. Don't make assumptions. Don't be like, I'm the one and only. Don't do any of that. But this is the one thing I really want you guys to do. If you're in a position, you ask the question to other trans people in our community who are anti-tranny. Why? Most of the anti-tranny people are queers, and they call themselves trans queers or whatever, but they identify some level as queer. I want to know why it's okay for them to reclaim that nasty, ugly, historically gross word, but not tranny. Ask the question and come back to me. I want to know answers. Xavier says, I'm not cool with the word and being used towards me. So when somebody does it, I politely ask them, why would anybody say that? It's gross. I'm sorry, Xavier. I don't like the word. It's not my word. It's your word. And anyway, why would anybody fucking say that? They're trying to be cool. They're trying to be cool, right? That's what I think. And it's just, words can be powerful. Words can be so powerful. Words can be hurtful. Words can be shitty. Or words can be loving and beautiful and awesome. Intent, context, intent. Remember that when you're going to use a word that might offend somebody. Intent and context are everything. Be polite to people. Ask them. Don't make assumptions. Talk about it. But don't alter your own behavior in order to make somebody else happy, because you won't be happy. So in closing, kids, I wanna and it says glad I got to talk to you today, Elizabeth. Right on. Okay, so here, kids, have a beautiful day at work, my friends. If you're all going off to work, manifest today. Manifest what you want. It's a real powerful thing. You can manifest hate and blah, and shitty feelings, and oh my god, my girlfriend isn't doing good with me today, or I hate her, or my boyfriend is an asshole, or my husband is doing this. You can do all of that. You can do all of that. It's easy. But you can also do this. Everyone is so awesome. I love them so much. They're so amazing. I love myself. I love myself. I want to put that out there. Okay? Nobody else can love you until you love yourself. It's a real thing. You must be so good with you, okay? So it's true. It's true. Manifest it, kids. Do it, okay? Okay? I love you guys. I'm going to let go of YouTube right now. And you guys are amazing. And we're growing. And that's just so fucking awesome. See what's behind me right there on YouTube? It says love, gratitude. I look at that every day. I look at this every day, kids. I put this here on my bulletin board that I actually made. What's a chalkboard that I made? Every day I look at those. I look at my creations that I created, my T-lube. Where is my T-lube? I created my T-lube. If you don't know, I created this T-lube, which is a transgender male lube, specifically made for trans men. It's the first one. Here we go, kids. I created this. You know that. I created an energy drink. This is a sexual energy drink. Knock your socks off. And I created this. But I didn't create it. I didn't create it. We created it. Don't forget it. We created it. I am not just me. We are together. What I create is creations for us. Not for me, for us. Remember, we're a team and a family. Stop being so selfish. Stop being so selfish. It's not cool. Selfishness is ugly and yucky. I love you, YouTube. I'm going to go right now. Have a beautiful, awesome day.